Hi, and welcome back to MindLink for Transformation. Hoping this video finds you well and that it leaves you feeling even better. At this time, I welcome you seated in a comfortable position, sits bones engaged on the chair, shoulders roll up and behind the back body, and crown is lifted. Otherwise, you're laying down flat on your back, palms receptive, feet splaying out. No matter where you are, ensuring no tension between you and the surface beneath you. Your eyes should be comfortably closed and you're breathing deep, rhythmic, and relaxed. As you begin the process today, I'm going to ask you to remember the sensations and feelings of times that have been less than positive for you, because you're going to learn new ways to link those negative emotional states to appropriate positive discovery states that will allow you to move out of any negative state into a positive, productive state of mind where creativity, joy, and gratitude become a part of the experience. All you need to do is follow along, relax, release, and be open to the experience. Allow for your mind to do what your mind does best: learn, develop, and discover. Journey deep, deep inside now. Discover the natural rhythm of your heart. At the core of every heart beats success. So regardless of what's happened to you, through you, or around you, the reality is nothing in the physical world can touch you. You are not your physical form. You are not the thoughts you are thinking. You are the energy or the animator behind these thoughts that drives these emotions, that produces these behaviors. And because you're now looking at your life in a new way, through a new lens, knowing that you have the power to change, transform, and improve the quality of your life, all things are possible for you. Shift your awareness from your heartbeat to your breathing. Notice how you're breathing in with one set of muscles and how your body itself naturally breathes out. Notice that your exhalation is extending out so that you relax even deeper. Naturally now you're becoming less and less concerned with the outer world and more concerned of the inner world of your thoughts, interactions, and core beliefs. It's from here that any belief that needs to shift or change so that you can transform your life in an infinite number of ways will do so now. For some of you, it will first happen right in the morning when your feet hit firmly on the ground beneath you. Your shoulders roll back, your eyes roll upwards, and you begin to think of 3 different opportunities. It could be something that's an opportunity in the morning, something in your midday, or for others it'll be in the evening. But your mind will immediately shift to what it has to be done, bringing the skills and resources, the flexibility into every behavior, knowing that the most flexible part of a system actually controls the system. So from here, shift your attention deep within you and notice your body's level of relaxation. We start just moments ago by focusing on your breathing, and now shift to your heartbeat, moving to your breathing. Each time you went a little bit deeper, further inside. Now your hands, legs, feet, and arms, torso begin to relax, and I want you to remember an emotion. Energy that becomes motion. These emotions flow freely and naturally. They are the pleasant, positive, loving emotions, but there are other emotions. There are negative emotions, the stuck states, angry, fearful, anxiety states of mind. Those are the emotional states that you're going to transform today. You're going to use them to trigger an expanding state of consciousness and awareness that you have the flexibility and freedom in your life to choose to be happy, to choose to be relaxed, to choose success in any given situation. All you're going to do today is focus on one of those negative emotions. For some, it'll be a sensation of anger about a person, place, or things. For others, it could be frustration, resentment, or grief, or simply the feeling of stress. But as you think about the sensation, that feeling, notice how your body processes it. Notice as you process that emotion, how it moves through your body and mind. This time, what I want you to do is leave that emotion where it is and shift your eyes upward. Mentally imagine that there are 3 doors there, and each door represents an opposite emotion. So if it's anger, maybe you find freedom, flexibility, or joy. If it's stress, you could find bliss, peace, and ease. You can use an infinite number of positive emotions, but step through one of those doors in your mind now. Imagine moving through that exact same experience with a different outlook on life. Imagine that you could pretend that any time you felt an unwanted emotion, instantly you could shift your attention upward and notice that you have 3 or more choices. Choices in the way you look at the experience, choices in the way you hear the encounter, choices in the way you process the old, outdated emotion. And as you move through each doorway, one after the other, you get to choose. After all, there are no limits to what you can do in consciousness. There are only limits to the way we think about situations. So shift your awareness. Transform your life and begin to think differently. You get what you rehearse in life, not always what you intend. And because we've been through this process once, and you're going through it once again differently, I want you to review the process, shift your attention deep inside. Notice once again the act of breathing, the way your heart beats, the sensation of your mind resting in its current position. Notice how by shifting your attention and your awareness on different parts of your body or on different experiences, it changes the way you look at things, the way you hear them, the way you process them through your energy, through your experience. It's from here that I want you to review the sensation and feeling of a negative emotion. And the moment it comes to your awareness, instantly without conscious thought or process, you roll your eyes upward, shifting your awareness to 3 opportunities. You now have the opportunity to change, to transform your life, and to adjust all things that you can do, accept, and embrace the things you had no choice over. The old feelings of fear, frustration, anger, resentment, all of those negative emotions can dissipate. They can dissolve in the wake of your newfound awareness, the awareness that you made a choice to be at. You chose to be happy. You chose to take action. You chose to change. So imagine stepping through each doorway, changing the way you see the world, changing the way you hear it. Allow an opposite emotion to move through your mind and body, rehearsing over and over again like the lead actor in a play. You rehearse so well that as the days transform into weeks, and the weeks transform into months, and the months transform into years, you change the way you process negative emotions. They are simply energy that needs to be put into motion, and you let it go. You transfer the negative energy into positive, resourceful states of mind, thinking differently about who you are and what you can accomplish one day at a time. Some of you will walk through the door each day discovering dream after dream until you find that dream. You know, the one where you're in the middle of the dream where everything seems to work itself out. The right song plays on the radio, the right conversations are had on your telephone, everything seems to be in the right place, in the right order, at the right time. Allow the synchronicity to move into your mind now. Notice how you're accepting personal responsibility, that you're changing those things in your life that you can. You're embracing and you're accepting those things that you have no choice over. But from this day forward, you will no longer allow a negative thought, emotion, or experience to dictate the way you feel. You choose your feelings in the same way you choose to have a certain website on your computer or tune into a radio station on your car or a TV show at home. These are all choices you make. So too, you can choose the thoughts that you're thinking. All thoughts are more powerful than things. Thoughts create the things you want, need, and desire the most in the world around you. So begin to think the thoughts that are going to bring you the greatest joy, happiness, success, and it will be yours. And so from here, step into that doorway. Not number 1, 2, or 3, but doorway number 4. One you might not have seen before. This one is the one with a special surprise, the gift that you've always wanted to see, the message you've always wanted to hear, the experience that you've always wanted to have, and all that you need to do is leave the past behind and step over the threshold. Imagine being there now mentally, seeing through your eyes, hearing through your ears, sensing and feeling all with your body as you build your mind link for transformation. And when you hear my voice again, it will only cause you to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more confident in your body's ability to move energy up through your thoughts, actions, and your core beliefs. Go ahead now and take a deep breath in. Let that breath out with a sigh and review this process. It's much simpler than you're making it out to be. The moment you begin to feel a negative emotion, you simply register it in your mind, you organize it in your thoughts, and you roll your eyes upward. Rolling your eyes upward disassociates you from the emotion. You let it go. You begin to picture in your mind's eye 3 alternative choices, different realities, if you will. You step through them one after the other. At the speed of thought, you decide which one is the best one for you. Stepping in and out of an infinite number, but remembering 3, and then choosing one that's best for you, you step through that one. Instantly you feel, hear, and experience that strong, still voice that tells you you're on the right path, moving in the right direction. Your shoulders roll back, your chin rolls upward, and you begin to smile. You smile because you are at that choice. You choose to be happy, and today that happiness follows you like your shadow. It expresses through you, through all experiences, through relationships, encounters, and through discovery of uniquely you. And each time you look at yourself in the mirror, you discover that twinkle in your eye, that today is a new day filled with the discovery of you, and you've just begun discovering the power that resides within you, because that power is far greater than any power that exists in the world around you. Shift your awareness now, once again, to your breathing, noticing in a new and different way just how life is a little bit brighter, a little bit more creative, and there's just a little bit more joy in every experience. And when you're willing to experience that joy with so much satisfaction, so much gratitude about who you are, what you are, and where you are going, then and only then can you return fully back to this room, and only as slowly as you're willing to transform those negative emotional states into positive emotional experiences, knowing that every day in every way you're getting better, healthier, stronger, and happier than before. And when you're ready for this to happen, one day at a time, your eyes will open. You will then become so wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health, for this or something better, so long as for the absolute highest good of all. Thank you.